On the first day of Christmas, the Armsman sent to me Ebenezer Scrooge. Now, this was very much the first idea I had when coming up with the 12 Days of Armsmas. This is the one I really wanted to do, so I'm doing it first. Am I biased? Yes, I am. Do I care? No, I do not. Why? Rum. God bless rum. What do we know about Ebenezer Scrooge? Now, we're not talking about the Bill Murray in Scrooged, and we're not talking about Kelsey Grammer's representation, because those are quite modern tellings. No, we're going to look at the proper old representation of Ebenezer Scrooge from the original Charles Dickens. And quite frankly, I love this interpretation. This is Jim Carrey's from A Christmas Carol. Quite frankly, I know the CGI is a bit weird, but I absolutely love this film. It made me fall in love with the story again, so hey, say what you will, I'm biased. But what do we know about Ebenezer Scrooge and arming him? Well, he's old. He is. He's an old... He's not as old as he looks, because we know that the whole thing about him is that because he's miserly, he ages before his time. He's actually not as old as he is. He's probably close to being in his 50s, maybe early 60s at the most, as far as we can tell. And he's very tall, very, very tall. Easily the tallest character aside from the second Ghost of Christmas. He's very tall and skinny. He's practically gaunt. He's clearly very emaciated, very, very borderline skeletal. So he's very light. What else do we know about him? Like, what kind of physical attributes does he have aside from those? And you know what? He's got these really sudden bursts of energy. Not even before the end of the film, where he's running around and grabbing the backs of carriages and doing the usual, "You there, boy, what day is this? Oh, what a charming lad." Yeah, that. Even before that, we can see that he has very sudden bursts of very strong energy. So, although he is very skinny and very gaunt, a lot of it is probably very close tensile muscle, like cables. And as well as that, he's improbably agile for a man of his build. We can see that when he slides down the banister, and we can see that even in his youth. Like, if we include his youth, he was very agile. He was able to keep up with dancing. He was able to keep up with Fenwick, who always does the big dance scenes, no matter what representation you see. And that's just it. Although he is skinny, emaciated, gaunt, very little to him, he's clearly got a lot behind him. A lot of, not strength, but a lot of tensile force, a lot of sudden bursts of energy, very quick movement, very sharp movements. And because of that, I think I know the perfect weapon for Ebenezer Scrooge. Now, initially going into this, I was thinking rapier, because he's a gentleman in theory. He's not a gentleman, but he's a gentleman, if that makes sense. He's very wealthy and dresses in nice suits, and for that time, a lot of people thought that's what a gentleman was. So, yeah. No, the other thing about him is that his cane. In a lot of versions we see, he uses the cane very hunched over, just like that, and we see towards the end of the film, and even when he's living in his own house, he only really uses that outside his house to portray this image of a sinister, grouchy old man. He doesn't really need it. He's got enough strength to lift up Tiny Tim. That is always a common depiction, him walking off with Tiny Tim. So, the weapon I would give him. And please feel free to disagree in the comments. I look forward to very nice conversations there. Well, I say very nice, it's YouTube. No racial slurs. Let's keep that one rule. No offensive. Moving on. No, the weapon I would give him is a naginata, or similar light glaives. And my reason for that is the very sudden bursts of energy work for that long weapon, that very long shaft, resulting in the tip, because not going too much into it, I'll do a whole video on polearm weapons and why they're so effective. In another video, basically, the distribution of a lever, the closer you are to the fulcrum, and the faster at one end maximises the speed at the other end. It's why whips make their crack, because the speed of sound and physics and blah, blah, blah. Other things that we don't need to talk about while enjoying the Christmas holiday. We don't need science! Oh, that one's going to come out to bite me on the ass, I know it. But yeah, so those sudden bursts of energy, that very good agility, I would personally give him a Naginata or a light glaive. Thank you very much, I hope you've enjoyed the video. Like and subscribe for future videos, and follow the links in the description below to my various social media-y things. Thank you very much. Now, get out of my house. Bye.